Good morning, children. How are you today, Why does that make a noise? That should be muted. Mute, I say. Fucking mutant. Alright, where was I? Oh, yes, that's right. The unavoidable, the inescapable. Grim fucking fate. Highway Patrol 2. Summer, 1989 on a hot day. The time is almost noon and the sun is overheating your car and the road. You are parked on the side of an interstate in the Arizona... This doesn't feel like English as a first language sentence. Parked on the side of an interstate. I mean, like, usually it's the interstate. I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure there are, like, more than one, but, like, I still, every time I've interacted with the word interstate, it usually comes with, like, the specific determiner. And in the Arizona. I feel like that's what it should be called now. I'm from the Arizona. We need somewhere else to be that now that the Ukraine is Ukraine. From the radio comes an APB. Alert to all units. A fugitive killer has escaped. There's just a lot happening here. Like, I thought I might be escaping. I thought it might be a racing game or something, but it's just like, alright, I gotta get a serial killer. Like, is that a girl peeking out of the fucking back seat because she's being abducted? I mean, I don't know. God only knows. Some of these old-fashioned games. Hey, gotta go stretch it out. Got that machine that hangs me upside down. Oh, there we go. Okay, finally. CGA? VGA. We'll try that. There we go, look at that. Uno? Ah, yes please, sounds. I'm not hearing any sounds. I see a cursor and I think, hey, mouse. No, there's no mouse. There's just a controller activated fucking cursor. What am I doing here, game? Honestly. Oh, there we go. Okay, 10,000, alright. I don't know why, but I thought, like, I don't know, red would be, like, the boss or something. Okay. Oh, God, no, look, fucking... Oh, yeah, look at that. Alright, we've got some fucking acceleration going. That's painful. How are we doing? Okay, well, that might. Probably won't fix it, but we'll... Made it worse! I regret sounds. Sounds was a bad choice. I'm back on the road somehow. What the fuck? I mean, look, I'm sorry, little girl, but your abductor is going to be very much successful. I feel like, Jesus wept. I feel like this is pretty much as close as you're gonna get to a solid, you know, fear and loathing thing. Like, you're off doing that, look, now, you know, I feel like this was probably what it actually looks like, you know? You don't really see things exactly when you're that fucking high. You just sort of, you see extra shit and your brain can't not try to fucking, you know, interpret it as stuff. Alright. You know, I'm gonna go see if I can get the Amiga version to run. Fingers crossed. I gotta look up Highway Patrol now. Like, I don't like when I can just find, like, Highway Patrol 2. It was like when I was little and it drove me nuts I couldn't find, like, Street Fighter. I think I saw it once. And it wasn't, like, until way after the fact that it actually occurred to me it was Street Fighter. Because I thought it was... For a while I had it mixed up with an early SNK game. Like a real early one. Like Legend of Success Joe. I'm gonna sort out whatever the fuck Amiga's doing on this fucking thing. I thought I had it set up and I mustn't. Tragically, and almost surprisingly considering how earnest the Amiga people are, there's no DOSBox Pure for Amiga, which is a shame. Like, if anything, I'd have thought it would have been the other way around. This is weird. Pictures of the actual TV series. Now you can finally play the computer game in this recreated computer-simulated city of Hill Street. Like, this didn't vanish exactly either. Like, one thing I've been kind of wanting to sort of locate is there are some PC games, licensed PC games you would never fucking expect existed. Like, there's a EastEnders one. There's I think it's a point-and-click adventure game of, like, fucking, what was that show with the horny middle-aged women? One of them was dead. The dead one narrated it. One of them. Horny middle-aged women show. That had its own adventure game. And, like, it wasn't, you know, marketed in some kind of sort of ironic ha-ha way. It was for its target, you know, for the show's intended audience, which is really interesting. I'm not surprised. Wait isn't a legal command. I don't know what it is. The VGA, baby. Ad-lib soundboard, baby. I want the most Hill Street blues I can get. Desperate Housewives, that's it. Anglaise. Let's go beginner. I'm not... This is... I honestly don't remember any of Hill Street Blues. I don't think I watched any of it. I think it was an old person show when I was very young. Okay. Like, that's another thing I'd do if I had just a stupid amount of money. The more tickets I'd buy. Just inappropriate licensing. Except I wouldn't be, you know, actually licensing them. But I also wouldn't be profiting from them, so, you know, go fuck yourselves. You know, like make a game of The Wire, but a platformer. I mean, I every time my brain goes to a cart game, but the problem is everything works as a cart game, and I don't know why. Like, the carting constant is such a fascinating thing to me. Select rookie. Gino Peabody. Okay. Is he selected? What am I doing here? Okay, this is... Yeah, well, let's just be Gino Peabody. P. Gino. Alright. Look, how do I progress? Oh. Right click, of course. This does feel like a dad game. The computer machine won't tell me where the crimes live. Okay. Guess that's me. Is this a disapproving glare button? Select the pedestrian. Oh, fuck yeah, I can just, like, disapprove. Alright, so... I mean, the mouse works, which is nice, at least. Can I, like... I don't want to eyeball a pedestrian, really. Now, okay? Can we undo that? Alright, how do I, like... Shut up, what's doing that? Okay, there, okay, so... Bowling alley. Because I need to look at something else. Ah, god damn it. Okay. Okay, it was the camera moving. Alright. Doing street work? Oh, I'm in the car. Okay, go where? You know, that's a good question. I saw a bowling alley earlier. Where's that? Oh, a two-screen cinema. Let's go to the movies. I wonder if they've got Dune going. Don't think that they made the best use of my ad-lib sound card. Farillo. I'm gonna keep that because I feel like I will need to, like... Is there a manual? Oh, there's not even a fucking manual. How the fuck am I supposed to play this if you don't give me a manual, Hill Street Blues? Yeah, so you joke, but irreversible cart, like, there's just, I don't know how, but for some reason, carting just became the acceptable goofy thing that you can smoosh everything into. Everybody likes go-karts, I suppose. I feel like in a lot of ways, Sam and Max was Police Squad the game. Especially given how dry Sam is. Tandy. One drive, two drive. Hard disk, baby. I don't need a bunch of fucking drives. I'm nearly certain there's been some shitty Simpsons racing game. Ride current character to the Hillsfar, okay. When it says generate a Hillsfar, great. Alright, look, let's just make it... do I have to fucking... Great. Yes, fantastic. Holy crap, this is an actual, like... I'm riding my horsey! Whee! Ah, shit. Ah, fastest Shadow Minge. I don't think, like, I understand everything else, but Okay, oh, alright, that's me where I'm going. Oh, now look at this with its map. How fucking pleasant. What a lovely way to let me, like, fucking navigate my way around. Oh, okay. Should I not be in here? Alright. Like, I do feel like you should tell me, like, because I thought maybe the big yellow house might have been like a pub or something that I'm allowed to go in. Not a place that's naughty for me to enter. Alright, that's the arena. It looks like just a house. Oh, what happened there? Went through some kind of tunnel. You know what, that's actually the better one of these that I've played so far. Just for having a fucking map. Just let me see what's going on. Alright, which one of you dweebs can tell me what a Forgotten Realms is? Requiem for some heroin. Beautiful graphics present the city of Hillsfar in both 3D and overhead views. Every visit to Hillsfar is a different, exhilarating experience. This entire game feels like it was made by the Hillsfar Chamber of Commerce. You know? Good schools. I think I'll actually leave that one. Ah, figs. It has the word simulation in it. It really was just synonymous for not fun for like decades. That's changed a bit these days now that the you know, there's been the power of the computing and all that is kind of, you know, fused. And so simulations can actually be fun. Like the flight sim ones now are actually, you know, good. I can enjoy them and I don't enjoy sims. I mean, I know it's a fucking Dungeons and Dragons, but like, isn't there like, you know, epochs or something to it? Like there's... I mean, at least it lets me just fucking start. Arcade. Alright, see, now we're talking. Yeah, what's Kazakhstan up to anyway?
Radar warning.
Alright, I think that's... Okay, yep, we got a little bit of... Alright, we got a little bit of that. Okay, the left stick does nothing, which I find slightly peculiar, but alright. For some reason it's all the right stick.
Warning. Low light level TV failure.
Okay, am I shooting someone's shooting at me. How do I change gun? Well, you know, so, oops.
Let's go. Sound. Radar warning.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Alright, look, I wasn't ready. Okay? Fucking exit down right at the bottom right. Can't push a fucking button. Okay, alright, okay. You won first round, Kazakhstan. Is this as high as I can go? Like, I'd like to be up a little bit higher. I just feel like, you know... What's the mouse doing around here? Am I going backwards? Alright, I gotta do the tilty thing. There's gotta be a separate up and down then. Like... Which... Oh, fuck me. See, I'm sorry. I'm trying to find the buttons.
Laser designator failure.
Uh-oh, that's not good. I don't know if there's an up or down in this helicopter, which I think is, like, not how helicopters... Uh-ohs. I mean, really, if it's Russian, the game should be about how I embezzled all of the funds to make that thing work. That's probably what happened to the up and down, actually. I spent it all on Romanian prostitutes. It's funny because, like, you know, it being the future, you can actually force some, like, solid, smooth frame rates into games that really didn't have them originally, you know? Hind. See, Mujahideen guerrillas lift Sam 7 to their shoulder, ready to fire. Why is that a selling point? We animated the Mujahideen firing some rockets. Okay. Things must have just been strange. You know, what else are we gonna advertise? The helicopter can't go up or down. We haven't figured that part out. So we just gotta fucking slap the goddamn Mujahideen in there. Ugh. This'll be shit. Hind. You're on an island, an American island. It's 1965, the Vietnam War is underway. You are 16 years old and probably going to get drafted for the war. Protests have already begun, and draft cards are being burned by teens. You are standing in front of a hotel nicknamed the Hippie Haven. They have protests here almost every day. They also have initiations. Let's just go west. Huh. Well, look at that, it's got graphics. Ah, fuck me. Let's just have a beer. Let's not be fucking fancy here. That beer was excellent. You know, you don't want to argue with the fucking guy giving you a fucking beer in a bar about the quality of the beer. I'm sure they'll give a shit. Hide guns. Alright, let's jump into this straight away while I can still delude myself into thinking this might be something cool and fun. Because, God, some of that artwork made me think, oh, this could be cool and fun. Watch them fuck it up. Ooh, Signosis! Signosis are weirdos, but they can manage a run and gun. Okay. Hey, didn't DMA do like fucking GTA? That's a weird selection. Let's go training. First to exit point will win. Okay. Hi, Clavius. There's a new Europe? Well, that's a shame. Could have just made this fucking simpler. It didn't need to be this. Am I supposed to work all these cunts individually? Like, I can't, like, just go, hey, to me, my freaks. Okay. That's disappointing. You know, a 4-player adventure system.
Jesus!
It's the Signosis factor.
baby raper!
You know? It's such a fucking mixed blessing. 'Cause sometimes you get something that, if nothing else, will at least be interesting, you know? Like, the Shadow of the Beast games are terrible video games, but there is a quality to the art and the, you know, scrolling and the fucking music and, you know, at least the first one. The second one's kind of a bit shit. Third one, they sort of pull it back a bit. There's a new Europe. It's just Belgium. Teclado, sure. La historia inolvidable. Wait a minute, is this never-ending story? Alright, slow down a second. I kind of want to see what the grabby hand's about. Feels a bit too slow. Alright, yeah. Fucking what the fuck? Am I supposed to get past these fucking hands at some point? Like, how do I do that? Look! Oh, fuck. They're like this, and am I supposed to just hang out and keep blasting them until they fucking die or something? I don't have time for this shit. Fucking goddamn grabby hands. Oh. Signosis were just weird. Like, the thing is that, you know, again, is Signosis a little bit like David Lynch, in that, like, with the right thing, great. But you can't just roll up to David Lynch and go, hey, we'd like you to do our big Star Wars blockbuster, please. Because you're gonna get something weird. Like, for the love of God, watch the rest of his fucking catalog before you go making these life choices. And don't get me wrong. You know, I love his Dune. I love that the success of season 1 of fucking Twin Peaks meant he could go do a fucking sitcom. Like, that's great. Find and watch On the Air if you haven't. It's a real humdinger. Ah, Christ. Select country. I don't want to be any of these jerks. Sure. I think I was only able to select Germany. I couldn't be France.
Oh, Lord.
The Great War. World War I was, unfortunately, not the last war history would record. Wah, 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 wah. Boring. Alright. The text adventure game. I don't know what that second one is. See how much of the fucking text adventure game I can remember. Oh, someone watched On the Air. It's full of those weird, dumb fucking things that just immediately become like, you know, like I just find myself saying the Hurry Up Twins just for no earthly reason. Bozeman's Simplex. It's such a good fucking show. Okay. With Amiga text. Oh, well, shit. Alright. This is one of the reasons why I can type reasonably quickly, actually. They had this on the computers at school. Okay. The version with the hints doesn't work, which is funny. Alright, let's see how much of this I can fucking remember. Okay. There we go. Alright. There we go. It's one of the opening puzzles. This is... I hope you can see why I sort of approach a lot of the other text-adventure games like this. Like, one of the real things that this had going for it is it's remarkably... You know, for a game made in like 1980 or whatever the shit, remarkably fucking aware of what you might be trying to do, which is a real important thing for these text adventures in terms of like narrowing you into where you should be going. Okay. Bedroom carpet. Okay, chair. Use wash basin. Okay. Take screwdriver. Dover. Take tooth. Rod. It's still fun. This is probably the only one of these I'll keep because it still goes. I've never seen that version of the little green smiley man, and I wish I never had. I don't like the buff fucking Hitchhiker's Guide guy. I do not. I wouldn't call this standard level. I'm kind of curious as to what they refer to as expert now, actually. Alright, what's this shit? Trivia! That's a shame. It's a fun game. Like, it was lots and lots of fun to discover as, like, a fucking, you know, 14-year-old. Just like, oh, look at this. And it fucks with you. Yeah, that's the best part. Wow. Someone who goes with the original radio scripts. That's interesting. Zero. I cannot fucking remember. No idea. I think it was A. There we go. Oh no, not again. There's a problem in it being all the radio play, as I've never listened to the radio play. I tend to consider the books like the fucking true canon, even though the radio play came first, because I consider it a refinement. That's a fucked up looking dragon. How the fuck did I hit like the weird text adventure patch? Pretty much all the DOS games. I'm gonna select color, even though it will be unpleasant. Yeah! Look at him. I mean, I don't know how, but I think that dragon's homeless. Sure. Yep. You're in a comfortable tunnel-like hall with a perfectly round green door like a porthole. Probably could have just left the picture up. Hobbit. You will visit many incredible places. I don't know, man. It's not as fun as when I can, like, fucking, you know, capture orc armies and make them do what I want. What is this? Yeah, the screenshots are usually better. I think a bunch of this... What the fuck? Why is it all bad files? Undefined room. Oh, look, fuck this. It's just a fucking text adventure again anyway. You can fuck right off.
You fucking baby raper!
Oh, God. They're skating on a form. They're skating on a fucking form. Experience the other side of hockey. The boring side. Behind the scenes, where an elite few make the decisions that ultimately lead to victory or defeat. Enter the fast-paced world of international sports management, where the movers and shakers spend millions to build their dream teams. Bethesda? Motherfucker, look at that, a 1990 Bethesda. Making a fucking hockey league simulator. Well, like, a lot of the boxes for these games, and you'll see it sometimes, you know, basically the multi-platform ones, it'll be like, some of these pictures are from, like, the Spectrum, some of them are from the Amiga. I've noticed with a lot of the really early DOS games, the Amiga ones tended to be better. Yeah, sure, alright. Send to a big farm upstate where you can skate with your friends. Jesus Christ. I think this is the worst one. I think Hockey League Simulator is the worst of these so far. That is the single most shit boring presentation I've ever seen. At least the soccer ones would have, like, here's a mustache guy. And you're like, yeah, alright. That is fucking terrible. That game's a baby raper.
You fucking baby raper!
Christ. Hey, Gordie Howe. He is the guy that provided the face bot used in his catfish of Edna Krabappel. Oh, Lord. After 2 years of additional work, Bethesda has managed to surpass the original HLS. That's not surprising, because having a fucking ice skate thrown at my head would surpass the original HLS. All new graphic interface. Refined artificial game results by period. Alright. Incredible statistical accuracy. Coach salary negotiations. No, the baby raper is a Fed smoker who is one of the series of very legitimately deranged, mentally ill people who just has a YouTube, or had a YouTube channel. I think he's dead now. Although it's really hard to find out if, like, genuine lunatics who are, like, mostly homeless who have YouTube channels are alive or dead. Getting straight answers on that can be very difficult. Basically, he's like a sort of, you know, a one-man QAnon from a more innocent time, you know. He was just a lunatic, kind of homeless guy who, you know, would coalesce every negative thing that happened to him into a, you know, bizarre... I mean, to call it a conspiracy is to give it too much credit, even, you know. He just assumed everyone who was mean to him was, or, you know, told him to leave their store or whatever was a baby raper. And that particular soundbite comes from a really funny fucking video where he's just talking about, like, as much as you can kind of cohere what he's saying into a single logical story, basically, like, a shop has banned him and he's gonna declare them baby rapers. And as he's shouting about how they're baby rapers, a car with this Rottweiler sitting in the passenger seat, just head hanging out doing, like, the dog thing, starts driving by, and he looks and goes, "I go call that dog a baby raper, you fucking baby raper." And the dog sees this head yelling at him, and the dog's like, "Well, fuck, fine, we're arguing now." And so the dog starts barking back at him. And then because he's a crazy person, he reacts as though now he's in an argument with the dog. And that's that second one. He's just screaming, "You fucking baby raper," at a dog as it drives by in the parking lot of some sad American dirt town's shitty little mall. And there's that one. There's a lot of it. But there's that one, and there's one where he's in a car with his dog, and he just gets into a fight with his dog. And it's such a bizarrely even fight in so many ways. Not the least important of which is the physical component. "You fucking baby raper!" Like, they're like, it's one of those things where part of me does feel that people with really solid, like, we're not talking just, like, fuck knuckles. I mean, like, deeply mentally ill people. I just don't think they should be able to just put shit on YouTube. Because it's kind of fucked. I mean, there's this one guy who is just, like, quasi-functional autistic. Like, really, 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 like, if you give him very specific instructions, he can do them, but that's about it. And again, this is one of those things that is, like, it's interesting in that it's a window into a thought process that it can be very difficult to sort of experience or understand if you've never sort of interacted with it, you know, in any way regularly. But, like, one of his videos is him microwaving hand sanitizer because Taylor Swift ruined Father's Day. And that's about as much sense as it makes. And there are a lot of these. Like, I had to tell him to stop sending me these fucking links, because every time I fucking clicked on one, my fucking recommendations would just go batshit. It'd just be like, oh, you like the fucking, you know, delusional schizophrenics on YouTube, do you? Here you go, champ. And I mean, they sort of, there's a quaintness to them in that they harken back to like, alright, well, that's not working. Well, this just straight doesn't work. That's convenient. They harken back to sort of a more innocent time of these lunatics where, like, they were just, you know, they hadn't sort of managed to cluster into a malignant brain tumor. They were just sort of alone and bizarre. Like, again, because these ones really do lack even the basic social skills required to post a hateful Facebook message. It sort of, it keeps them in the novelty space. Oh, these people are like, yeah, no, so he puts a bottle of hand sanitizer into the microwave to punish Taylor Swift because she ruined Father's Day by being on the radio. And I need you to understand, like, to him, that's a coherent cause and effect system. I mean, if you find the video, like, I'm pretty sure it's still up. If you find the video, like, he's got loads of fucking, and they're all like this. He's got, like, you know, it's very clear. He's got, like, those weird little, you know, tics and mannerisms and whatnot. Oh, well, fuck me running a video game. This might actually be some fucking apogee. Look at that. This might verge on entertaining. Some of them are legitimately, like... And I know you're gonna what this will sound like, but some of them are legitimately too insane for the demented right-wing grifter space. Like they're really fucking nuts. Like even Ike, who is batshit, he's coherent compared to a lot of these guys. These are the fucking out there ones. You know, the ones for whom there isn't even enough to connect like greed to it. You know, it's not like they'll notice that if they, you know, they could make money doing any of this. It just lacks even that. You know, it's pure. It's coming from inside. Which you just can't beat. This game is not shareware. Oh, well. Sorry, Apogee. It is now. Where are we? No. I don't think I ever played Hocus Pocus. Time trippin'. Moderate. Ah, look at that little bugger. Alright, that's pause. That's lightning. That's wizard. Oh, hello. You never make it through. These castle walls alive. Bahaha. Isn't this what Frurin's basically been doing for the past few episodes? What the fuck? Weren't they cups? Was I getting tricked there? What happened? You might find a silver key to your left and up the stairway, but you'll never find the secret treasure room. I think you're being more helpful than your tone suggests, Mr. Wizard. Fuck. Is that mushroom shooting me? Oh, it's the fucking crocodiles. Alright, look, do I have a better lightning bolt now? Look, I know you said there was a fucking treasure room somewhere, you minge. What the? Alright. So I can shoot. My health is at 24. Oh, okay, that's health. That's good. Yeah. Alright, fuck. Okay, so it's like, if I see that sparkly shit, it's not like the alluring sparkle of rubies and diamonds. It's, these gems are secretly a bunch of fucking crocodiles. What the fuck? Game's put the shits up me now. Penis. You can't get me with your crocodile magic. I don't trust. See, now, like, I'm hurt. I don't trust these things. I need some fucking health. What is that? Oh, fucking penis. Like, what does that big flash do? Like, do I suppose nothing. I just gotta fucking collect them all, I guess. Alright, ah! Fucking you bastards. Do those look like the buff devils that show up on your shoulder and tell you to do gay shit to anybody else, or is it just me? Like, do I get a fucking piss. Do I get a spell to, like, reveal those cunts, or what? Ah. Look at my little... That's a real swaggery walk that my little fucking... Oh, fuck, god damn it, fuck you. How dare you fucking spontaneously appear on me, you little motherfucker. I'll turn you into a pillowcase. Alright. Oh, I found your treasure room. The big secret button. Hmm, that's interesting. Oh, that's how I beat the stage. Oh, alright. I love these old games where it's just like, you just gotta collect all the shit in the level. And it's like, this is how we're gonna trick you into actually, like, fucking exploring the goddamn stage. No! I'm using my no hands! Psst, do some gay shit. His name is Hocus? That doesn't seem right. Like, I figure that shit'd get you bullied at, like, any kind of wizarding school. No! Oh, I can shoot up? I didn't know that. God. That's advanced for an Apogee game. That's fucking, that's some future shit. Hogbear. Well, don't know what I expected. Gay shit is coming from inside the brain. Oh, God. Alright. Okay. Lumberton. Hogbear Manor. Fuck me. You were lost, tired and thirsty as you walked through the woods. Up ahead you saw an old house and heard the sound of water and laughter. Being curious and thirsty, you entered the old weathered gate. As you stepped inside, the gate slammed shut. You turned to run and heard the sound of a key turning in the lock. You felt a cold shore up your spine as you entered the house. I was fooled by the hogbear. Ah, fuck me. Alright, the dead chicken hurts. Okay, that's a table. That's enough of that for today. There's not a lot of bear to that hogbear, really. You know? I mean, I've seen wild boars look more like bears than that. So them fuckers get big, too. Should, like, Google image, like, big Australian wild boars, because, like... Hooey! Goodbye, hog bear. Alright. Come on. Come on, fun golf game. Fun-ish. Fun, sort of. Kind of fun. Game tag. What the fuck? Don't let a Cronenberg do your graphic design, I think, is the life choice we fucking learned to regret there. Okay. Stroke. Okay, alright. No, I don't want to be a computer. Oh, fuck you. Go. Play. Practice. Human player. Okay. Play. Start practice. Alright, now what are the fucking controls gonna be? Alright, so we've got fairly standard here. Okay, can't argue with that. Is it gonna be mouse? We're gonna have a controller. So alright, that's the wind. Let's just have a little poke. Okay. Left, right. Fire. Okay. Easy peasy. Can't argue with that. I guess I'm pointing at the fucking hole. Alright, I think I cocked up. I don't know what I did wrong. Okay, do I have to... Okay, that just seems to fill up. Is that like a fucking... Okay, maybe I gotta get it on the line. I don't understand what's happening here. Maybe I gotta click like where I'm gonna hit the ball. Oh, hang on. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now I gotta hold, and then release for the first one, and then tap for the second one. Missing that. Gotta click on the fucking ball too, like a goddamn primitive. Alright, so that's, I'm slicing it like fuck. It's just going off into the fucking, I do like how deep into the fucking woods I can get this shit. That's funny to me. I think if I do anything on this fucking thing, it just goes nuts. Oh, fuck, that slice meter just fills up so fucking quickly. Getting there. Oh, fuck. It just sneaks up on me every fucking time. Almost. Alright, so now I've got it going the other way. So that's actually a positive, you see. I can zero it in now. Oh, fuck it did that thing to me again. Ah. I mean, you know, I'm having fun. I'm outside. Shit! The thing with any golf game is it's so hard to work out, like, what their version of shit is, you know? Like, what do you mean by this? But how far over par? I got there in the end. you know? It's a tiny ball. That's a very tiny little thing you gotta get. It's very far away. It's a challenging sport. Okay. Hey! Mini golf. Alright. Way the fuck over par. You know, I'm not a golf guy. I don't know golf. You gotta start somewhere, you know? And then you fucking... Like, because by the end, I figured out how to hit the ball straight. Blast my sound. Mouse? Hey, look at that. Fantasy. Far out. Classic. Let's just play some classic. Let's not add too many shenanigans. Okay, practice. Okay. Uh-huh. Like, that's kind of an issue if that's as far as I can fucking, you know. Oh, okay, I'm not, that's not the putter. Alright, so. A bit hard. Bit hard again. This would be a good one to be playing at like work or some shit. This is a great school game. Oh, piss, shit, fuck, cunt. What the fuck does that shit do? Alright, now it kind of goes a bit hard. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Okay, I was worried it was gonna, like, fucking between pinball me wizard way the fuck off. Oh, piss! Space golf. What the fuck's going on here? Alright, let's try to be clever. Now the problem here is the strength. Ugh. Hey, can we not have the clown? Alright. I had no clue what the fuck all that is. I got to escape the clown! Uh-oh. It's giant potato. How am I supposed to know where shit goes? Like, normally there's some kind of indicator, you know? Oh. Oh, that's on me. I'll drink my piss. I'm putting it in a fucking glass. Huh. I feel like there are people who tell me the mouse is cheating. Alright, that was too hard. I feel like considering it can be like that, you know? Like, I feel that's just a bit much. Oh, look at it. I made my name Ass. That's why Ass is at the top. As is always at the top, baby. Alright, let's fucking smart guy this again. Now, this time, gonna absolutely fucking pinball wizard this motherfucker. My god, he's doing it! Ugh! Everybody, we're all getting laid. That's fun. You know, the sad thing is, this is the kind of thing that'd make me want to look up, like, fucking a putt-putt game for, like, I don't know, my handheld or something. And I bet that, you know, I bet there's probably one decent fucking putt-putt game on Android, and the rest is just deranged gacha bullshit. It's so fucking depressing. It does not get better than that. That was the peak. That had like fucking 8 bounces on it, and it gets perfect feather touch off that last one to gently, languidly recline into the hole. Like, I know the fucking, you know, the hole-in-one miniature golf pro community are gonna be like, well, you're using a mouse, we don't do that. And it's like, oh, eat shit. Alright? I just got an 8-bouncer hole-in-one, so go fuck yourselves. 8-bouncer, motherfucker. Hey, more! But we'll look at that tomorrow. Even it's such a stupid thing. It's just nice when the dumb idea you have works, you know? It's just it's a pleasant little thing to see it pay off. The sad thing is, like, again, if you haven't played it, and you got, like, a quasi-decent phone or something, like, if you guys, or, you know, like the RP Plus 4 Pro thing that I've got, you know, some kind of, like, competent Android system, or even just go on YouTube. Go look at, like, fucking the Alien Isolation game on Android. Or, like, you know, even something simpler, like Streets of Rage 4 is there. And it's just the full version of Streets of Rage fucking 4. You know, Shovel Knight, the full experience is on Android. Like, it could really, really, like, but I mean, like, you know, Alien Isolation, the fact that they got that fucking going on that, as well as it does, is really fucking crazy. And it just screams, you know, this could be a legitimate platform. But man, it is, it's just fucking impossible. Like, I was looking for a racing game because I wanted one that had, like, fancy graphics. You know, I want a graphics fucking racing game. And everything just said asphalt. And I was like, alright. And I got, like, a Netflix subscription anyway, so the Netflix thing has one of them. So I was like, I'll play this. It looks like a full game. It's not like a fucking, you gotta buy bullshit. But it is an excruciating process to play that game. Because there's no just start fucking, everything is 14 fucking splash screens and menus. And things telling you about fucking boxes and chests to open. And I hated it. It was just, and like half the time you don't even know you're actively on a screen. It doesn't tell you like click here. It doesn't push A to progress. It's just, here's some shit. It's like, alright. It's just heartbreaking. Because it could be really good. Like if people ported shit to Android, like again, if you can get Alien Isolation fucking running on Android the way it does, you could fucking get a lot going on that. Well, okay, it's not as scary when the alien's like this big, you know? It can't get you then. It's you know, relative scale is like, you know, it'd be about yay big. And look, that's just a scorpion, you know? Like, granted, I wouldn't pick one up and rub it on my fucking face, because I'll get, like, bitten or some kind of acid on me. But, again, you know, that big. I remember being in far north Queensland once and seeing scorpions just around. That was wild. Because you never see them in Brisbane. I mean, that said, though, I never saw a millipede my whole life until like 2009, and now I see them everywhere. And I don't know if that's on me or if there was something that caused an explosion in the millipede population. They're weird things. They're barely things in a lot of ways. Like, centipedes are evil, but like you can kind of, there's a head and it's going in a direction, and they seem kind of active. And then you look at a millipede and it's just this like weird tube, and you don't even know what ends what. And for something with so many legs, it just spends an awful lot of time standing still. It's like, what the fuck are you about? Odd little creatures. And they get everywhere. So fucking many of them. Millipedes. Alright, we're from 302 members to 307 members. I don't know what that means. Thanks, protagonist. There's the fan art challenge. Draw protagonist's weird dick. Doesn't have to be small, but it has to be weird. I do recommend Google imaging weird dicks. If you've ever wanted to feel either really good about yourself or suddenly very, very bad. Depending on what dice you got rolled. Alien Isolation, a big part of why I enjoy Alien Isolation, because I don't normally enjoy hiding from things games, just because I can do that in real life, Granted, not an alien, but still, But, like, Alien Isolation, I think, does balance a lot of, like, letting me do other shit well. I like the crafting. And also just, it steeps you in that environment. And it's such a fun, cohesive world that they fucking built for Alien. The semantic standard's really cool. Just the whole thing's got that delicious cassette futurism, Yeah, we're not talking to you, protagonist. We're talking about your weird dick. There's a little gossip circle about protagonist's weird dick. Should it look like that? Don't know. Hard to say. Who's to say? Tomorrow we've got Hole-in-One Miniature Golf Deluxe. I'm going to pick one of the wacky fucking courses for that one. Wacky courses, goddammit. Alright. So remember, signing up for our Patreon equals one prayer for protagonist's weird dick. God knows it needs it. Ryan, we're never going to win, DOS. There is no winning. We are going to... tomorrow's day off. Tonight, I might actually do... So there's been another little build-up of, like, Steam horror game demos that I wouldn't mind having a look at. So keep an eye peeled for that around, I don't know, 9ish, give or take. Late in the evening, in the scary hours. I can't remember which ones. It's a problem of having 3 fucking computers you do shit at. It's like, I'll open something on one and I'll just... won't be in front of it when I need to be. But whatever, part of the fun is the surprise. So yeah, there'll be like 1 or 2, probably 2, because I wouldn't mind, And I generally expect the demos to be kind of short. I think one's like, well, we'll find out when we get there. So we'll have the Friday horror stream sometime deep in the evening. We'll say 9 o'clock Brisbane time, so you can figure out whatever that is on your own. I believe in you at least to that very minimal degree. What else? That's about it. Remember, make the number go up, watch my show, or I'll bash your fucking kids.